Howdy Clarinet fans, Kathy Williams-DeVries here, bringing you a continuation of some videos I've done before. My most popular video is actually on jazz clarinet techniques, and just yesterday I was looking at jazz rhythms, and I'm actually quite taken with James Ray's 40 studies and 38 more modern studies for solo clarinet. They have sort of, yeah, they're really jazzy and I really like them. They're not terribly difficult to play, but I thought I would start because this particular tune sort of caught my fancy a little bit for its title. Given that before I sort of learned how to drive, I was at the mercy of trains, and I know what trains are like in Britain, and they're not much better here in Australia. So the piece is called Late Train Blues, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I would go about playing it. The tempo marking says slow blues tempo, crotchet equals 80 swing quavers. What they mean by swing the quavers, as I was discussing yesterday in my jazz rhythms video, is that you don't play them straight. So if I was to play the quavers straight, what they mean by swing the quavers is something that we kind of do instinctively. As I was discussing yesterday, no one sings Happy Birthday straight. We swing it, don't we? Or even Incy Wincy Spider, if you played it straight. But we swing it, don't we? And that's what I mean. If you were to sort of distinctively, pedantically notate it, each set of quavers would actually be a crotchet and a quaver triplet. So it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. You don't want to overdot it like you would in, say, Baroque music. I mean, you don't want to overdot it, but something really relaxed. Now, did you hear a slight wavering in my sound on the C's? What I'm doing is a little bit of jaw vibrato, and as I explained in jazz clarinet techniques, there are several kinds of vibrato. There's throat vibrato, there's jaw vibrato, there's breath vibrato. Sometimes I use a combination of all three, but I do like to use jaw vibrato the most, because that mimics what's happening on all other instruments, because vibrato is just a wavering of the pitch a little bit. But I don't vibrato instantly, I sort of work into it a little bit. So I wait at least a quaver before I do anything with it, and you'll find that happens with a lot of singers too. What I also am tempted to do is slurp a little bit, slide a little bit up from the G to the E flat. And again, that's a little bit of jaw work and lip work, and you can see what my fingers are doing too. And I'm actually using a combination of jaw and breath vibrato. And really bring those tenutos out. And then it repeats. And also make the syncopation sound almost as if they're on the beat. It really gives it a bit of a lift. So. And really love the lower register of the instrument, isn't it wonderful? Picks up a little bit from bar 9. And here you go, boo, dip, boo. So push, pull. And you can sort of loosen all of this up a little bit to give it more of a bluesy clarinet sound. You don't really want the classical clarinet sound, sort of a bit of acapella, you know. So that's and then the next sort of part of it is a lot freer. So I like to slurp a little bit up to that E flat. C, of course, there. And then we're back to the beginning. The ending's fun. Just die away to nothing. So how to play all this the way through so that it gives you guys an idea of what the piece sounds like. And there you have it. That's a really, really fun little piece from the 38 More Modern Studies of Solo Clarinet by James Ray. There's some really great stuff in here. There's jigs and all sorts of things, a little bit of bebop, which I will be having a look at next. So thanks for listening, and bye for now.